Hey everybody, day 2 of tie-dye over here. Hope everyone's doing good and ready for the day. So today we're going to learn how to dye our shirts. I'm going to show you a little bit of prep work that goes into each class, beforehand and afterhand. Lots that goes on to make Smilin's tie-dye class. I really hope you can make it tonight. Don't forget, 6 to 7 p.m. we're doing the live drive-through tie-dye class. So if you can make it, that would be awesome because I really miss you guys. If you can't, I totally understand, but leave your shirts at the 4-H building. Lil K will bring them to me tonight and I will dye them for you. So if you have any colors that you definitely want, just put a note on your bag and I'll do my best to make that happen. So can't wait to see everybody tonight. Okay guys, time to start our dyeing of our t-shirts. Don't forget, first things first, you must put on gloves or you will have completely colored hands and it doesn't come out very easily. So make sure you get your rubber gloves on. We are going to dye both sides of the shirt. The reason that these pans work really nice because this lets the shirt sit up in the pan and then the extra drippings of the dye will go below. So I'm gonna kind of use these pie shapes as my guide. So since I have 5 colors and I have 8 pie shapes, I'm gonna use 4 colors on my shirt and I'm gonna do 2 pies per color. So 1 color, 1, 1, and 1. So when you start with your dye, the first thing you want to do is just test how fast it comes out or how slow. Like that's perfect. You don't want it to just tilt and squirt onto your shirt where you don't want it. So kind of like that little bit there, but that's what you have to be careful of. You want to saturate the shirt in the designated section only. Get the sides. Okay, and we're gonna get the whole front side done before we flip it over. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna test out the blue now. Okay, looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna do blue here. It's okay if it goes into the other sections because I promise you it will. It always does. It's okay. It's not easy getting it all into one exact spot. So, what color should I do next? I think I'm gonna do, I do orange. Okay, I'm gonna test it out. Looks good. Gonna squeeze it while it's over here. Oh, look, I already messed up a little bit. Whoopsies. I only did 1 section for the blue and not 2. Way to go, Smilin'. See how easy it is to get distracted when you're doing this. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with green over here. See how I'm squirting away from the shirt? I'm squirting this way instead of that way to minimize getting color into a different section. Getting the sides. All right, so you can see what I'm talking about with the tray. The drippings go down there and your shirt stays up on the tray. So now we're gonna gently flip it over and we're gonna follow that exact same color pattern, okay? So I'll start with the pink. Now let's do the blue. The part that I kind of goofed on, but that's okay, because every single tie-dye I've ever made is unique. There's not one that's identical. So remember, you try to face the squirt outside of your shirt so you don't do it towards the inside and get everything else in that color if you did not intend on using that color there. Okay, so we are done with our first shirt. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna put it in a Ziploc bag and let it sit in the bag for 24 hours. Time to do our bullseye shirt. All right, remember this one is the shirt we laid flat. We grabbed the center, we pulled it straight up, laid it down, and then we put the rubber bands on. So we're gonna do each section different color. Okay, I'll start with yellow for the center of my bullseye. Then I think I'm just gonna kind of go down in rainbow colors. This one, you can kind of just roll around. Okay, remember, we're pointing the squirter, so if you squeeze too hard and it goes out, it's not gonna go onto your shirt, okay? All right, so this one's pretty easy that we can just roll back and forth to get all sides. You could even just do 2 different colors or 3 and just alternate. That's always an option as well. It's whatever you want to make. That's the best part about tie-dye because it's totally unique and up to you. All right, another shirt done. So what do? We put that in our plastic bag so that it can sit overnight for 24 hours. I'm gonna try to get the bag nice and open so that I don't hit the sides when I drop it in, because you want to try to keep the colors separate. So that's how we're gonna get that in that bag. And we're gonna make sure it just sits just like that overnight behind the scenes, because clearly I'm trying to get this all in film for you. Yes. Okay, here is our last shirt, the rainbow. So I think I'm gonna do my top and the bottom of the shirt a different color, and then I'm gonna have some colors in here. If you remember, this is the shirt where they went up the side diagonally. So I'm gonna start with pink at the top. The more color you get on it, the more color you'll have on your shirt, obviously. But some people actually like to have a lot of white left with a little bit of color. So that's another option. You know, like I said a million times before, this is your creation. You get to do it however you like. That's why I like teaching this class, because everyone gets to bring out their own creativity. Other color. And I also need to be careful because I'm kind of squirting in the direction of my body. I don't want the clothes I'm wearing right now to end up with color on them because it's not coming out when you wash it, guys. This is all permanent fabric dye. So what you see is what you get. It will be a little bit of a lighter color because it never stays quite as bright, but it's not coming out. So if I were to get it on my shirt that I'm wearing right now that I made last year, I would have yellow dye on it. So be careful when you're dyeing and always remember to wear your glove. Okay, so now we are going to flip over our shirt and do the other sides. Time for another Ziploc bag. Okay, remember I'm going to try to get it nice and wide open because this one is going to be a little trickier. Okay, what I'm going to try to do, go in like this, then I'm going to lay it flat, and I'm going to try to tuck the red over to that side, and you can see I've already gotten a little red and blue and green on my yellow, but it's okay. Tuck that to that side, zip it closed, and just set it down, and it's going to sit for 24 hours. Alrighty, we are done dyeing our 3 shirts. We did the swirl, the bullseye, and the rainbow. So what comes next is cleanup. That's right. Once you dye everything, keep your gloves on because you have to clean up all the pans. Cleanup time. All that dye in the pan needs to get rinsed out. So I will head back to the garage and start the cleaning process. Fun stuff for sure, but a necessary part of doing tie-dye. And all of you know I usually ask for help at the end of my class to help me clean everything up, and I have awesome helpers. I always have kids that are ready to help, and I really, really appreciate it. All right, guys, we are done with the video part for Tuesday. So if you can come tonight, I cannot wait to see you. If you can't come tonight, I'll be bummed, but understand. So if you can't come, please drop your shirt off at the 4-H building, and K Unit or Lil K will bring that tonight to our tie-dyeing drive-through. Hope to see you guys there.